vortex. It has been so long since I have slept all day. Like, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm like, holy shit, I'm supposed to be at church right now. But I went to Nashville last night, and Ronnit was really depressed and she didn't feel like going out to the East Room, so I just hung out with her and did a bunch of posters. I'll show them to you later. But I ended up talking to my friend Judson for like 4.5 hours because he's having this issue with his girlfriend who I met, and I really like her. And I'm not gonna spill her business or whatever, but he's realizing through her how bad his drinking problem is. And I told him, you know, I think that God puts people in our lives to like show us problems that we have. Because, like I've said, it's so much easier. Thank you so much for the turn signal. Love you, Toyota. Goodbye. Hopefully we'll meet again, Toyota. But yeah, so people that have any kind of mental illness are probably going to have issues with drugs and alcohol because it just makes sense. This world is terrible. Why wouldn't you want to drink and get high to escape it? Also, childhood trauma, okay? If somebody's drinking excessively or getting high excessively or doing anything excessively, it's probably because of some sort of trauma. Whether it's childhood trauma, adolescent trauma, maybe it's trauma they just experienced. Maybe they were held at gunpoint at a gas station. Something like that, you know? Plenty of people have some horrible episode and then they use drugs and alcohol or some form of compulsive behavior to deal with it. Just having this conversation with him though made me realize like how much I miss AA. I mean, I loved it and hated it. There's actually a meeting right up the street from my house. I could go if I really, really missed it, but I don't know. Hey, Kerry! 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 I just wanted to say hi. Bye. Bye, Kerry. I didn't say hi to him the last time, and I felt really bad about it. And then I realized, like, he's a street sign. He's probably not needing me as much as I need him. But anyway, back to me. I know I need to wash my hair. You don't need to tell me that shit, okay? I just woke up. Did I tell you that in the video? Well, here it is again. I woke up. I'm acting like a homosexual man right now, if you noticed that. Hey, darling. There's a dude that watches my stuff. His name's Mr. Theron. You should check him out. His real name is Adam. At least that's what he told me. And he's a kindred spirit. Flaming homosexuals that have self-awareness tend to be kindred spirits of mine. But anyway. He's always saying, girl. That's a homosexual phrase. Girl. It's because they feel like a girl. Mentally, they're a girl. But anyway. Yeah, so I got to tell Judson a bunch of stories that I haven't told in a long time. And I was thinking about how back when I was a recovering alcoholic, I was obsessed with being an alcoholic, you know? And that's kind of the issue that I have with AA, is that it's more of an identity thing. It's not really about transformation and personal growth. It's more about identity, and it's more about the cult, and it's more about fucking people in the meeting. But that's also a personal problem, you know. I met two dudes that weren't very good for me, but I told you about one of them. He was the guy that was on a Fexer that would break shit after we would have sex. Because a lot of these medications don't allow you to come. So, anyway. Yeah, a lot of people that go to meetings, they want to pride themselves on how they're off of drugs and alcohol, but they're still taking medication. So you're still on drugs, you're just not on fun ones anymore. You're on ones that remove you from your human capacities. The thing is, with regular ass drugs that you get on the street, and psychedelics, if you use psychedelics the way you're supposed to use psychedelics, and yes, this includes cannabis, especially now, motherfucker, especially now. So, cannabis, mushrooms, DMT, ecstasy, that's somewhat psychedelic as well. LSD. What are the other ones? Mescaline, peyote. If you use these things the way you're supposed to, they can elevate you spiritually. But if you don't use them the way that you're supposed to, they will take you straight to hell, okay? And that's why people are experiencing psychosis. That's what's actually happening. They are in hell. Because it revealed certain things about themselves and about society and the world that they're not ready for. Okay? Now, because I was always ready for that shit, baby, I was always ready for that. I don't think that I experienced it the way that plenty of other people do. Because God gave me the eyes to see that what I was interpreting was correct. But that's also why I'm clean now. I mean, well, I'm sure I still piss dirty. It's still in my system. It'll probably be in my system for several years, considering how much pot I used to smoke and eat and inject. I'm kidding. I would have injected it if I could, let me tell you. But, yeah. Anyway, what I was saying about AA, I think that the program is really good. If you actually work the program with a good sponsor that isn't a piece of shit narcissist like most of the people in there, then, you know, it can work wonders for your life. I mean, I still apply those principles in all my affairs. That's what they tell us to do. But yeah, there's a friend of mine at church that just got out of treatment. He's been going to meetings, and I'm like debating on whether or not I'm supposed to go back to meetings. Because I'm like, why do you think multiple people in your life are like having issues with alcohol, and they're like seeking your counsel? Like, maybe it's because you're supposed to enlighten them with your experience, strength, and hope. I hope. I can only hope.